Hey there, welcome. Thanks for joining me. If this is your first time to my channel, my name is Violet, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how I made these enchanted fairy tale centerpieces. I can even think you could call them boho style centerpieces as well. But what you're going to need first is some popsicle sticks that I already glued together and made a square. Then you're going to need 4 of the small dowels and 4 of the larger dowels that you can purchase at Dollar Tree. The smaller ones I believe are about 6 inches and the larger ones are 12. So what you're going to do is get some hot glue, and you're going to glue 2 of the large dowels together, but make sure that you have that square popsicle stick already made. That way you know how far apart you want your dowels to be in order for them to match and fit corner to corner of your square. I lost the footage of me making that dowel. I was playing around with the colors, so that's why it's already painted as well. So now what you're going to do, once you glue those 2 dowels together, get a little bit of wood glue and some hot glue and attach another dowel to your 2 triangles already, your 2 dowels already. And then again, just make sure that you put each dowel on one of the corners of your square. Now you're going to do the same to the 4th one, adding some wood glue and hot glue. You really don't need to add the wood glue, but I wanted it to be more of a permanent, so I felt more comfortable adding wood glue. You can even use maybe some E6000 if you'd like. I just wanted to give it that extra reinforcement using that wood glue. So once you make your triangle or your cone shape with all 4 of your dowels, go ahead and set it aside and allow it to dry for a few minutes. Then you're going to add wood glue to 2 of the corners of your square and then hot glue to the other 2, and then attach your cone to the top of your square just like this, and then just go ahead and set that aside and allow it to dry. That way that wood glue can have something time to dry, and you might want to place something a little bit heavy on the top, but not too heavy, just to give it that pressure so the wood glue can dry and connect better. Now you're going to do the same thing with the smaller dowels, making your triangle with 2 dowels, making sure that each end matches that square that you made with your popsicle sticks. Then add some wood glue and hot glue to your 3rd popsicle stick. And then you do the same to your 4th, making that cone shape again with your smaller ones. This one was a little bit harder simply because of the size of the dowels, but it is doable. I was just having quite a little bit of hard time trying to connect them together, but I did do it. So once you get that done, add your wood glue and hot glue to your to your square, and then set that aside and allow it to dry. So by the time you're done with your 2nd one, your 1st one would be dry already. So just go ahead and grab 2 more popsicle sticks and attach them to your bottom part of your square. And you're going to form that cross or X shape right at the bottom. So just go ahead and add some wood glue and hot glue. And then we're going to attach it to the center, making that T shape or cross shape at the bottom of your popsicle sticks. Underneath though. Then you're going to spray paint one of these candle holders any color you want. I spray painted mine with my terracotta. I'm just loving that spray paint, and I have a link for it down below if you want to use the same one I'm using. So now you're going to kind of figure out where your popsicle sticks touch your candle holder, and you're going to add some permanent glue and a little bit of hot glue if you'd like, and attach your cone to your candle holder. Once you allow that to dry, then the fun part comes where you can play around and decorate it as you wish. I'm going to do it more of the enchanted fairy, so what I'm adding are some of these moss rocks. And if you're not new to my channel, you kind of already know I don't really count or know exactly what I'm going to use for a floral arrangement until I'm doing it. So as I go, I'll kind of tell you what I'm using, but I really don't go into the store particular per se and figure out what I'm going to use for what DIY. I kind of just have bags and use what I have, and if I like something at the store, I grab it knowing that I'll use it for some kind of decor. So what I used here was the moss rocks, 2 of those blush pink roses. Now I'm just adding some greenery, and you know the greenery, all I do is get big stems of that and then just cut it in bits and pieces to fit into whatever decor I'm using. So here I am adding some more greenery, and as you can see, my dowels weren't painted. I don't know how that happened, but for some reason I forgot to paint them or spray paint them the same color. You can do either one. What I did was I had to remove everything that I did, all the decorations, the floral arrangements, stain my cone, and then I redecorated it exactly the same way. So here I'm just showing you what I did. Now I'm going to use some of this lamb's ear that you can get at Walmart. That's the only thing I got at Walmart. Everything else was from Dollar Tree. So just add those leaves if you like anywhere. And then I also added a succulent up in the front. So you can add as much or as little as you like, just depending on your style or what kind of decor you're going for, because this can be more of that Victorian vintage tea time decor if you like. Then I got another blush rose and some more greenery, attached them together. Then I glued that piece to the top of my cone, at least that, so you won't see where I attached all of them 4 dowels together. You don't have to add a flower up there. You can add maybe a bow or something like that as well. And there you have it. And now I also added a tea light down at the bottom, if you see it right there. But I did decide to change it up and do something else. So I'll show you what I ended up doing instead of adding that tea light at the bottom where my roses are at. That's why I didn't show you this part. But I did do a smaller one, and the smaller one I did add that tea light. And here I am adding just another floral arranged flower that I had from Dollar Tree, and this is one of the hydrangeas that they have. So just play around with your flowers or any decor that you're adding onto your centerpiece until you're happy and satisfied the way it looks. And then you can see I'm just removing all those hot glue strands, or you can just grab a blow dryer. So now this is a spray paint. I spray painted everything, which is terracotta. And as you can see, my smaller one, I did paint my dowels. Again, add some hot glue and some permanent glue to your base. In this case, one of these small votive cups candle holders. Then I attached my cone to that, adding some more of the moss rocks. And I try to make it use the same flowers that I used for my larger cone. I used it for my smaller one as well. I may have not decorated exactly the same, but I did try to use the same flowers and decor to decorate this one as well, just so it could match. Here I am adding some of my greenery, then my hydrangea and a succulent. And I think these are so pretty, even as a centerpiece or a part of your home decor as well, depending on what style. Even for a little girl's room, these could go anywhere. I just think they're so pretty, and it's something that you can really change it up using all succulents, using all roses. Just depending, you can even just add some greenery in here and it would look beautiful as well. So this is something that you can use depending on the colors you use and what flowers you use for your decor, how it will come out or what style it would actually look like. So here I am when I decided to go ahead and remove that tea light, and then I added some of these wired LED lights from Dollar Tree. Just go ahead and put that battery pack in the middle where you put your tea light. And then I added a flower on top of that just to cover it up. But here I am showing you, all I did was start twisting that wire lights all around my large dowel decor. And you can even use and twist this around. I wrapped them around my entire dowels, but you can wrap it around each individual dowel as well. I just wanted to wrap it around the entire cone. but basically it's your choice how you want to wrap those around. And this is the way they look together. Super easy, super budget friendly, great for a wedding centerpiece, quinceañera, or just your home decor as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and share with friends and family. Until next time, you guys stay blessed. Bye.